Hi, Steve. How are you?
Yeah, well, I'm good, Darren. Thanks, mate. How are you?
I'm
Thank you
very
very
well,
much for inviting me onto your podcast. Very
Steve.
honoured, must say.
Is a pleasure. I know that everybody in Middlesex is really looking forward to hearing you speak and listening to some of your amazing stories. And it's going to be a really interesting podcast. I really am, as I said, looking forward to this. Okay. So,
Hopefully,
so Steve, if I ask you, what year did you first start playing, and how did you get involved in playing bowls?
83, I joined the Parsons Green Club quite a long time ago now. And I was golfing before that, playing golf. Not a bad golfer, playing at Richmond Park. Met a couple of people that invited me to Parsons Green Club for a game of snooker. Go down there, had a game of snooker. Very nice club. Got bowls going on out there. Only one game. It was a game of county fours. Jim Hare Jr., Don King, Graham Smith, and Ron Jorgensen. And I watched this game, and Jim, I didn't know any of these people at the time, but Jim Hare was asking for another foot of weight or something like that. And I thought, bloody hell, he's right at the other end, and he's got to make that travel another foot and things like that. But they were good bowlers. And I watched it, and I got very, very interested. And joined the club. I bought an old set of bowls, wooden ones. One had a crack in it, and I remember having a roll up with a few of the old boys very early in my career. And and the old boys say, "That's the one that's cracked. That's the one that's cracked." Anyway, long story short, my very first game for the club. I've got no whites, got these old wooden bowls. So I travel up to, I think it was Camden Town, the people that used to make the snooker tables up there. Um, anyway, up there, set of bowls, set of whites, come back. In those days, Parsons Green put out 12 rinks of friendly. They had 6 scans at NPL in the day and 6 rinks at home. They had 120 members and people complaining they wasn't getting a game of a weekend. It was absolutely amazing. And anyway, I remember playing my first game. They put me on the captain's rink, and I thought, "Oh, this is nice." And his name was Leslie Russell Smith. And in them those days, you had to wear a tie jacket.
Yeah.
Even on the bowling green in your whites, you still wore the tie, a tie clip and things like that. And I remember playing with this skip. His name was John Luckman, and he was one of the best. He's multiple county champion in the old days from our club, and he was a skip. And I remember him saying to the blokes, "Don't worry, kicking the woods back. I'll put the mat down here." Anyway, the mat was up 2 yards. He come up to me at the end and he said, "Who told you to bring that mat up?" I said, "Nobody." He said, "That's why my wood's gone 2 yards past the jack, because you brought the mat up. Don't you ever bring that mat up until I tell you again." Right, okay. 2 ends later, he said to me, "Why are you bowling that hand? Don't you," he said, "you bowl the straightest hand to that jack every time." He said, "You'll only get the trial ends." He said, "If you ever play with me, you've only got 2 ends to make your mind up." He said, "You're not bowling that hand because you'll get in the way of all us good bowlers." But listening to those people all those years ago, like he said to me, put some peas in one pocket. He said, "Every end you win, put a pea in the other pocket." That'll tell you how well you've done. They were real nice gentlemen in the old days, the afternoon people that were always there when you turned up, just coming off the green when you go on,
Yeah.
and they had stories like from county competitions and things like that I didn't really know about at the time. That's how I got into bowls. It was with a fella called Lenny Kiddle. He was the golfer, Freddie Dent. And you go down and you realise what a great club Parsons Green was. It wasn't just the bowls, it was the social side as well. They had functions almost every weekend. So if you went on to have a game of bowls with anybody, you had a visiting team, there was always entertainment if they wanted to stay. And a lot of times people did stay there and had a good time. So we were very, very proud of our club. It's a shame now. I don't even think they got a bowl section there now. I'm not sure.
I
Not
think
been back there since it closed and got refurbished.
I've seen some pictures. It looks like it's more croquet and tennis.
It's just money. It's not like in the old days. I would say it was a bit of a working man's club, and you can imagine the area it's in. It was worth a fortune. And like any place, you can't keep up with the payments on that sort of place unless you've got the membership. and the membership went down. They found someone to, like, refurbish the club. I mean, it is amazing, the place. If anyone ever gets a chance to go and see it, it is a bit of luxury, but, I don't know. It's not my luxury now, I'm afraid. So I wish them well and, hope they do well in the future, really. But yeah, that's how I got into bowls in the first place.